Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good day, good night, whenever you're watching this. Decided to do a small rant here. This shouldn't be a very long video. My channel just crossed 1,000 subscribers, the 1K mark. It's been a long 3 years to get to that point. But my channel, it has an uphill battle, and it's not a big deal. I'm not part of the specific type of person that grows very fast around here, and my channel isn't the kind of subject that grows really fast around here. This is YouTube, and a lot of people. There's a lot of corporate sponsored stuff, and there's a lot of people that do a lot of regurgitation of the news or websites, and people tend to gravitate toward them more than anything else. But that's just the way of things. It is what it is. We musicians have always had to bust our tails if we don't sell out. So now this brings me to this subject. Now I thank you, by the way. Thank you everybody who has gotten me to the over the 1K mark. Like I said, it's been a long 3 years, and I'm still gonna keep doing it no matter what I've got as far as viewers go. So now that brings me to the subject. There's these things I've been seeing, especially lately, as Google took over YouTube, and Google promotes corporate and company owned channels. And those channels are allowed to get away with whatever they want to get away with. And it doesn't matter what they do, it doesn't matter what they put out. They're not going to be blocked. They're not going to be, unless it's somebody specifically who wants to block. But most of the time, they're going to get away with a lot of things. I wouldn't get away with say, somebody who has, I wouldn't get away with the same things as, say, somebody who has like 200,000, 300,000, or even 1 million subs. Those people get away with murder because they're making money for YouTube. I, in my little corner of YouTube here, not making money for YouTube or for myself. I don't monetize this channel, and I never will, because this is not what this channel is all about. This channel is about entertaining people, which I've said over and over and over again. And I play music to entertain people. I don't charge people for it. I don't have memberships. I don't have specific Discord. I don't have any of that stuff. I just do what I do. Watch it, don't watch it, whatever you gotta do. So, what's been happening lately is a lot of these smaller channels and mid-sized channels have been kissing up to the big boys, to the larger channels. Now, these large channels are the ones with, say, 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 subs, or even more than that. So they've been kissing up to these people, trying to get into their club. There's about, I'd say about 50 and 20 channels that are big YouTube channels and get all the attention. Companies give them signature model guitars, or signature model amps, or signature model this, signature model that. And they always, when we didn't have the health crisis we're in right now, they were being shuffled off everywhere around the entire globe on the company dime to go to things like NAMM and Gear Street in Germany and all these other things. Any kind of trade shows and things along the line, and company, specific company events and functions. And companies don't do that for free. They don't shuffle these 15, 20 YouTubers around the country for free. There's an agreement that's behind the scenes. And a lot of people who watch these channels don't realize that. They think that these people are really on the level, and most of them are not. These guys are making money, and they're doing this to make money, and making money is the 100% top priority of what they do. That is why they do this. They do this to make money. And that is their only focus. And so they're going to say anything, do anything, put out whatever they want, just to make cash. Now, these smaller channels are starting to kiss up to these larger channels, trying to be part of the club. Let me put it this way. Say you've got a lemonade stand, and your lemonade stand is on this little residential street, this kind of suburban street, suburban, whatever, and you're doing pretty well for yourself, not too bad, here and there. But then there's about 100 yards up the street, or 50 yards or whatever, there's like a Starbucks sponsored lemonade stand, and they're making money hand over fist. There are people over there praising them and buying their stuff constantly. You're making, just barely, a living doing what you're doing at your little lemonade stand. Now, praising the giant corporate-owned lemonade stand up the street that's not going to impress the corporate lemonade stand. They don't care. They're out to make money. They don't care what you have to say about them. They're making money from their customers, i.e. viewers on the YouTube channels. So they don't care if you're going to kiss up to them. And all you're doing is you're taking the attention off of your channel and putting it on their channel. You know what I mean? So it's pointless. And they're never going to let you in their club. I mean, that lemonade stand up the street isn't going to go, oh, well, you know what? We should actually merge with this smaller lemonade stand, these little peons down the street, which is how they see you. They're not going to do that. Why would they want to? They're making money hand over fist where they're at. They're not going to give you any kind of lavish attention or go, well, you know what? We have enough. I think we're going to shower some attention onto these smaller guys. No, they're not. They're not. And whenever I've seen any of these bigger YouTube channels putting out these videos where they're praising other YouTubers and they say, these are the best guitar YouTubers, it's usually the other 15, 20 YouTubers that are part of their little club. Cliques are very strong here on social media, and especially on YouTube. People form cliques because it benefits them. And if it's a clique of a specific type of people who make money on YouTube, they're doing it because it makes them more money. They can share viewers, between each other. They're not going to take a portion of their viewers or go, you know what? I think we have enough viewers. I think I make enough millions. I think I make enough hundreds of thousands of dollars. I think I'm going to be generous, and I'm going to give more attention to these smaller people because they deserve. No, that does not happen. And it's not going to happen. So kissing up to these larger channels is not going to get you anywhere. All it's going to do is just take all the attention off of your channel and put it on their channel, and all the toadies and kiss-ups and sycophants that are in their channel over there, they're not going to care what you have to say. And then you'll get people that are watching you that'll be just like, you know what? Yeah, those bigger channels, they are nice guys. I think I'll go watch them. And then suddenly they'll be part of this big club. And you know how people are. People are very tribal. So people want to become part of the herd and be part of the herd. Why do you think people buy expensive stuff when they can't even afford it? Why? Because they want to be part of the herd. They don't want to stand out. Belonging and image and everything, that is the primary focus on social media. It's all about image. Why do you think people will lie about who they are, what they have, what they've accomplished? All the gear snobs that I've dealt with, why have I dealt with them? Why have I had to deal with their garbage? It's because these people don't have what they say they have, but they're going to claim they have what they have. Like, they're going to tell me, your guitars are all garbage because I've got an expensive Gibson or PRS or Fender or what have you. And they don't. They have nothing. There's no videos on their channel. There's no pictures anywhere on social media. And I've never met a single musician who was proud of their gear that didn't like to show it off. Because being a musician in the first place, being a performer, is showing off. That is what you are doing. That is why you do that, partially. At least a lot of people do. You're showing off. You want the attention. The attention equals money. And so somebody's sitting there going, well, I have a Lamborghini, and it's the best Lamborghini you'll ever see. It's absolutely beautiful. It's shiny. It's in perfect condition. Oh, can I see it? No, I don't have to show you nothing. That means they don't have the Lamborghini. Plain and simple. Now, So back to the subject at hand. You're never going to impress people like that. You're not going to impress those people because those people are kissing up to people who they consider their betters. They consider that these big YouTubers are much better than they are as people, and much more of a quality person than they are. And that's why they kiss up to them. Don't screw over your own channel by kissing up to these large channels. They don't care about you. They're never going to care about you, and you're not going to be part of their club. It's never going to happen. Okay? And even if they do let you in, it's going to be to amuse themselves. These guys have it locked. And when they have a profit area and their business is locked and they've got their users locked in, they're not going to just go hand over part of their users to praise your tiny channel. They're going to keep them, and they're going to try and get more of them to make even more money. Because greed is insidious. It doesn't stop at just a little bit. And it has no limits. Wealthy people, successful people, very, very popular people, people at the top of the ladder and the top of the food chain, they don't care about you. And they're not going to care about you. That's all there is to it. We are in this together, those of us who are in the trenches here on YouTube and in life. Kissing up to people who are wealthier than you are, more successful than you are, you're not getting anything. And I'll finish with this. This is a saying that I've had for quite a while. And it's, if you spend your life kissing the feet of kings and queens, the only thing you will earn for your efforts will be a pair of dirty, smelly lips. That's all I gotta say. Have a nice day.